What am I doing with my life? Friends of YouTube, welcome to this channel. Hi! As you can probably tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking and explaining why I decided to leave Korea. Okay, where do I even begin? I'm going to try not to cry. I probably won't cry. I won't cry. Okay, so I think the main reason why I left Korea was because I have ish that I want to do, and I'm the kind of person who I'm like, if I want to do something, I want to do it now. If I want something, I will try and get it now because I am super, what's the word? Impatient. I'm completely impatient. So being in Korea, I just could see straight away that although it was like a great place to be, a great place to work and everything, I wasn't really going to be able to do what I wanted to do career-wise and stuff. Working in Korea is limited, especially as a foreigner, I guess, unless because I couldn't really speak the language or anything. So basically I just knew that I was just gonna, if I was gonna be in Korea, I was gonna stay living there as a teacher, which isn't really my goal or anything. I liked it, but it's not my goal in life. So I was like, you know what, I'm probably wasting time. Yeah, I'm making money, but I knew that it wouldn't be, that was it in terms of career-wise. Number two is that, okay, so I was working with the talk program, and the talk program, when I started, got my contract, they said that they were ending. So we got 6-month contracts when we were all initially, I guess, supposed to get 1 year contracts. So I knew I was going to finish my contract in February or January, whatever. And then they told us that they're renewing. But then they were like, there's only limited schools that they're carrying on. So my school, they weren't carrying on. So my thing was, I didn't really want to carry on with talk anyway, just because of the money. Talk is great, but I wanted to be earning more money if I was staying, and I wanted to be living in Seoul, which is like another point. But I didn't want to like change with talk and like move to another rural area and adjust to that, because it could be. I was just like, oh, like here, the town that I was living in, Nonsan, I really established myself there. I loved my school. I loved my mental teacher, Yerin, who you saw in my videos, my friends and everything. Yeah, it was just like I established myself there, and I was like, I don't know if I want to take the risk of renewing with talk and then going to another rural area, and like some of those rural areas are just like, I'm just like not about that. I was super lucky, even though where I lived was kind of rural and my school was super rural. It was just like, it was great, and I just didn't know if I wanted to take that risk of carrying on with talk, or if I should just like call it a day and say, hey, this was a good time, and now let me just like leave it here. That's something that my good friend, as you know, Nicole, she said I could have like stayed with talk or something, and like I could have moved on to something that was even better, but I just didn't know if I wanted to take that risk, and I guess I didn't. So I didn't. What's another reason? What other reasons were there that I wanted to come back? There was also the fact that although I really felt like I was just accustomed to Korea, and I feel like I got Korea, but there was just some parts of living in Korea that I was just like, yeah, I get it and it's cool and like I'm doing it, but I'd rather not be living like this. Like the whole me just being a foreigner. I spoke about this before, like being foreigner, being black in Korea, like I feel like I dealt with it well, and I really didn't get it that bad. Like I didn't have any horror stories, but I just like living in a place where I just don't have to be aware of myself like completely. Being in Korea is just like, although it's not like you're being threatened every day or anything, it's just like when I leave my house, I know I'm going to be stared at because of who I am, and I know that I'm just not going to be one of the people of that community, even though they accepted me, but they accepted me on the terms of like I'm a foreigner. Does that make sense? It was never like they accepted me as like a Korean. I appreciate the life that I lived, and like I appreciate, you know, the experiences that I had, and including the stares and just being a foreigner. But I was just like, 6 months, after 6 months, I'm good now. I can like leave that. So yeah, it was just like that whole being a foreigner thing. I was like, do you know what? Pause. Let's not do that anymore. So I think those are the main things. I just wanted to make actual movements towards my career, which I'm still figuring out, I wanted to just fit in somewhere, and I just didn't want to take that risk of starting again. I'm usually good at taking risks and like being out of my comfort zone, but I was like, I just want to do something else. I have other goals anyway. Like I really want to move to Paris, I really want to move to New York, I really want to do other things. So I was like, Korea was one of my things, and I've done it now, so I can move on to the next thing. So yeah, the chapter of Korea is now closed, and I guess that means that the chapter of Korea for this channel is also closed. But doesn't mean that it has to end here. I have lots of plans for this channel, but it would be nice if we could all be on the same page, you know. So I kind of really want to take this channel in the direction of like making it a place that is quite educational, but I don't mean in like boring key stage 3 GCSEs A-level kind of shit. Just like talking about real life stuff and like including you guys. I really want to do like interviews and stuff. I really want to do collaborations with people. I just want to talk about real stuff. I want it to be a place of like quality content, you know. That is actually key. I want it to be a place of quality content where like after watching the video, like you guys will be like, fuck. I just realized halfway through that the mic wasn't even on, so maybe you can tell that the mic thingy has improved. Oh, it's so depressing. Anyway, quality content, as I was saying. Also, I write, and I've been writing a web series, and I really want to put it out there, but I don't want it to be crusty, you know. I want it to be good. I really don't like crusty things, so I guess it would be nice to have like people to work with. So if there's any people who like would be interested, slide in my DMs. It's not anything like a huge production or anything, but I would really like to produce that and put it out there. So anyway, let me know what you want from the channel, but also be ready, get your eyeballs ready for some good content. Quick thing I want to say is I have DEPOP. Check out my DEPOP. My username is, let me check real quick. Isn't this phone case really cute? My username for DEPOP is @DaisyChakoo, which I'll put here. It's the same, basically the same as my username for Instagram. And yeah, so check that out. Also, add me on Instagram and Snapchat. Anyway, to conclude, I love you guys. Stay on this channel. More shit to come, okay? And tell me what you want. If you want to collab or anything, let me know. Doesn't have to end here. Yeah, check out my DEPOP, Instagram and Facebook. Not Facebook. What am I talking about? I don't even have Facebook. So yeah, check out my DEPOP, Instagram and Snapchat. I will see you there, or I will see you another time. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!